and welcome to the Royal Barbados Police Force Community Officers Independence Quiz Finals entitled Working with Our Youth to Ensure a Brighter Future for All. I now invite Constable 1987 Williams, Chairman of this National Independence Quiz, to give the opening remarks. Please welcome him with a round of applause.
It has been a wonderful ride, and you students, quite deservingly, have earned your place here in the finals due to your hard work. This quiz first started in the Northern Division of the Royal Barbados Police Force in the year 1991. 27 years later after, this great initiative have grown and extended itself to the Bridgetown, the Southern Divisions of the Royal Barbados Police Force. We have managed to survive the test of time while navigating through difficult circumstances. Due to its continued support by our schools during these years, it has acquired its place in our calendar of events of community officers. With other highly attractive competitions each year rivaling this competition, we have managed to maintain sponsorship and continue to successfully ensure that we provide our nation's youth with the requisite platform to ensure we can remain a proud people in years to come and create a brighter future for all. These young, brilliant minds have the God-given intellectual ability and skills within them to one day create the dream world we all would love to live in. Hence, we saw this theme this year very fitting. It simply says, working with our youth to ensure a brighter future for all. This initiative is all about finding ways to empower our youth and positively restoring the values and morals which our foreparents sowed. As our national anthem states, I quote, "from which our pride has sprung," end of quote. This year, we made a decision to reach a wider audience as compared to years gone by where we would have only sought to reach the youth of our nation through the Caribbean Broadcasting Corporation, our local channel. This year, we took a step further by going on board with the Caribbean Media Corporation to reach people of the Caribbean and the wider diaspora. Our prayers is that as we work together here in Barbados and achieve positive things in the lives of our youth, this too would inspire our neighboring countries to do the same and create a brighter future for our children across the board. In my welcoming remarks, I seek to inspire all adults hearing the sound of my voice to let us start paying closer attention to our youth as we recognize that they need guidance, as we seek to curb some of the deviant behavior seen and exhibited by some of them. Let us seek also to highlight the positive things which a greater percentage of our youth are doing to ensure a beacon is left out there to be seen for those youth who need this light. As we welcome and as we celebrate our 52nd independence anniversary, let us celebrate in style by highlighting our rich history as a proud people and seek to keep alive this rich history amongst our youth. I would like to say well done to you students for making it thus far, having won your respective divisions. I officially welcome every one of you to the Royal Barbados Police Force Independence Grand Finals, and may the best team win. But remember, we are all winners because we have overcome the odds to get here. Thank you.
working with our youth to ensure a brighter future for all. An examination of this theme revealed 7 major qualities which underpin the mandate of the Royal Barbados Police Force to serve and protect at both individual and societal levels. I have titled these qualities simply as 7 C's. These qualities are care, cooperation, commitment, compassion, consistency, contract, and charge. 2 of these qualities, commitment and charge, highlight the level of dedication and vested interest in students' overall development which members of the Royal Barbados Police Force have committed to for almost 3 decades. Commitment speaks to devotion and a sense of duty to act on the behalf of someone or some cause. Conversely, the term charge means to entrust with a task to bring it into its purpose or fulfillment. 27 years ago, the Royal Barbados Police Force embarked upon an initiative as a mechanism for combating several of the challenges facing Barbadian youth, specifically at the primary levels. Within primary schools, noticeable but steady increases in negative or harmful behaviors were being demonstrated by students. Some of these behaviors included disobedience to parents and teachers, compulsive telling of lies, bullying, peer ridicule or teasing, use of abusive language, and stealing. In an effort to curb or eliminate these behaviors, which were inappropriate for the school setting, a program, the National Independence Police Force Quiz, was developed.
I must tell you up front, though, that earlier this year when we heard of some measures that were employed across the financial sector, and we realized that we were going to be under some strain to complete all our programs, my committee said, no, we must find funds for this program. So we cut a lot of things, but we made sure that the Northern Division Quiz must come this year. I said that, well, we believe that the children are our future, and we invest heavily in our children. And we have a program called the CARES, and it stands for Children Are Really Enthusiastic Savers. And some parents could attest to this, that when the children in the CARES program, they do the 11+ exam and they're the top 5 in their schools, they each receive $1,000 to their account, every child. So there's just a word to you parents and to the teachers that encourage those children, because I guess these are the 4 farmers and third farmers who will be going to do 11+ next year. So we don't want to miss out on that money in their accounts, and they know they're all brilliant children, so we expect and we put aside that money for them. So please, if you're not a member of the CARES program, because every person here sitting at these tables today would get an account in our CARES program after this competition. But I'm extending this to all the rest of children and the parents and the teachers. Let the children and the parents know that there's an avenue for them to start saving, because we believe that we need to inculcate good savings habits in our children from early. We don't want to be always consumers. We want them to be able to, when they leave school, when they're ready to go to university, that they have at least the minimum, we say, is $5,000 in each account for each child, so that they can start out with something. So that is our plan, and we were working on it, and we're hoping that you parents and teachers would encourage those parents to get the children involved in the CARES program, so that we can start our children on a growth path of saving from early. I said we took the bullet and we said, but no, this program has to go on, and we're here today as testimony to that. So we were 100% behind the Northern Division and this quiz, and we would continue to allocate funds for this program. So we're wishing all the participants today success, because I believe you're all winners at the end of the day, and we're looking forward to you to be into the program, to the CARES program, so you can benefit. Because when you do your 11 plus and you get your $1,000, you will move on to your CXCs and you'll get $1,500, and then you do your CAPE and you'll get $2,000, and when you reach university and you keep your GPAs 3% and over, you can qualify for $3,500. So there's a program going for you all the way. So you are brilliant children, so make sure you are in there to get that money. So I'm wishing you all success, and I wish for a successful quiz today. Thank you.
I'm always humble and extremely proud when I participate in an event that has the backing of youngsters in the force. I'm also particularly proud that when I come to occasions to be part of a junior or young person's exercise, that there is that sense of loyalty. And perhaps the words of the national anthem at this stage rings in my mind: ye loyal sons and daughters all. And today you become part of the history of Barbados, and of course part of the history of the Royal Barbados Police Force.
Welcome to the 27th staging of the Royal Barbados Police Force Community Officers Independence Quiz Finals, under the theme, Working with Our Youth to Ensure a Brighter Future for All. I am Sandra Goodrich, your moderator. This year's quiz finalists are from Workman's Primary, St. Albans Primary, and the Rock Christian Primary Schools. Today we have representing the three schools that are the finalists, and you can just wave when we call your name. Hailing from Workman's, Kyla Murrow, Zaria Fleming, Shakia Maskell, or Shakaya Maskell, and Shamar Boucher. From St. Albans Primary, we have Kamari Cummins, Imani Small, Naraya Griffith, and Kenya Dottin. And from the Rock Christian Primary School, Zoe Collymore, Joshua Jemmett, Nathan Gill, and Amy Goddard Lucas. Let's welcome all three teams. And I take this opportunity to wish all of you well. Now to the rules and guidelines for the quiz in 2018. The competition comprises of 2 rounds, namely spelling and question and answer. The question and answer round include the following categories: general knowledge and history, religious knowledge, sports, and Bajan sayings and proverbs. The competition will consist of only primary schools in Barbados and is open to children between the ages of 9 and 12. A team comprises 5 students, but only 4 students will be allowed to compete at any given time. 15 seconds will be given to answer each question. Consultation is allowed for group questions, but no consultation will be allowed for individual questions. 10 points will be awarded for each correct answer. Each team will be allotted 10 questions per round, 8 individual and 2 group questions. For the question and answer round, teams are only allowed to choose a maximum of 2 questions for each category. There will be no prompting from the audience. Any prompting may result in an ejection. No passing of questions from one school to another is allowed, and in the event of a tie, tiebreaker questions will be used and both teams will be given the opportunity to answer a question or spell a word of their choice until a team is eliminated. The judge's decision is final. So, with the rules being read, are we ready, teams? Yes, ma'am. You don't sound convincing. Are we ready, teams? Yes, ma'am. That's good. And we go to the spelling round. Now you have a choice of 1 to 35. All right? Anywhere between 1 and 35. And we're starting with Workman's Primary. Choose a number. Number 5. Your word is pessimistic, expecting only bad or negative outcomes. Pessimistic, expecting only bad or negative outcomes.
P-E-S-P-I-S-T.
No, go again. Okay, so time is gone. We go on to number 1 from St. Albans Primary. Choose a number.
Number 2.
Number 2. Your word is millennium, 1,000 years. Millennium, 1,000 years.
M-I-L-L-E-N-N-A-U-M.
That's correct. Number 1 from the Rock Christian.
Number 1.
Number 1. Your word is benevolent, kindly or kind-hearted. Benevolent, kindly or kind-hearted.
E-E-N-E-V-O-L-E-N-T.
That's correct. And now we go to number 2 from Workman's Primary. Number 28. Your word is patriotic, loving your country and supporting it loyally. Patriotic, loving your country and supporting it loyally.
P-A-T-R-I-O-T-I-C.
That's correct. St. Albans Primary. Number 7, your word is bureaucracy, the use of too many rules and forms by officials, especially in government departments. Bureaucracy, the use of too many rules and forms by officials, especially in government departments.
B-U-R-E-A-U-C-R-A-C-Y.
That's correct. Rock.
Number 8.
Number 8, your word is to adjudicate, make a formal judgment or decision without a problem or disputed matter. Adjudicate, make a formal judgment or decision about a problem or disputed matter.
A-D-J-U-D-I-C-A-T-E. Adjudicate.
Okay, that's correct.
Four.
4, your word is commissioner, a representative of the supreme authority in an area. Commissioner, a representative of the supreme authority in an area.
C-A-M-I-S-H-S-A-N-E-R.
No, that's not correct. Go again. Okay, time is up. Let's go to number 3 from St. Albans Primary.
Number 3.
Number 3, your word is anonymous, not identified by name or a name that is not known. Anonymous, not identified by name or a name that is not known.
A-N-O-N-Y-M-O-U-S.
That's correct. And number 3 from the Rock Christian.
Number 6.
Number 6, your word is renaissance, a revival of or renewed interest in something. Renaissance, a revival of or renewed interest in something.
R-E-N-A-I-S-S-A-N-U-N-C-E.
No, go again.
R-E-N-A-I-S-S-A-U-I-N-C-E.
No, go again.
R-E-N-A-I-S-S-A-I-U-N-C-E.
No, that's not correct. But I need to also say to all of you, keep going until you hear time, and if you hear time while you're spelling or answering a question, continue to answer, okay? All right, so now we go to number 4, and that's Workman's Primary.
Number 9.
Number 9, your word is absenteeism. The practice of regularly staying away from work or school without good reason. Absenteeism. The practice of regularly staying away from work or school without good reason.
ABCENTISM.
No, go again.
ABCEN.
No, that's not correct. Let's go to number 4 from St. Albans Primary.
Number 10.
Number, I'm not hearing you, can you?
Number 10.
Number 10. Your word is inconceivable, not able to be imagined, unbelievable. Inconceivable, not able to be imagined, or unbelievable.
INCONCIVABLE.
No, go again. Ooh, time is going really quickly. All right. No, time has been called, so unfortunately we are not going to be able to go back to that word. Number 4 from the Rock Christian.
Number 12.
Number 12, your word is bougainvillea. Tropical plant with large colored bracts. Bougainvillea, tropical plant with large colored bracts.
BOUGAINVILLEA. Bougainvillea.
No, go again.
BOUGAINVILLEA.
So that's correct. And we've just gone through the first round where everybody got an opportunity. And we do this all over again. Everybody ready? Yes? Yes?
Yes.
Good. So, choose again.
Number 11.
Number 11, repatriation, to send someone back to his or her country of birth. Repatriation, to send someone back to his or her country of birth.
REPATION.
No, go again.
REPATION.
No, go again. Okay, repatriation. REPATRIATION. Let's go to number 1 from St. Albans Primary. Number 13. Debilitate, meaning to weaken. Debilitate, to weaken.
DEBILITATE.
That's correct. The Rock Christian.
Number 15.
Number 15. Your word is precedent. A previous case that is taken as an example or guide to be followed. Precedent. A previous case that is taken as an example or guide to be followed.
PRECEDENT.
That's correct. Number 2 from Workman's Primary.
Number 16.
Number 16, your word is medallion. A piece of jewelry in the shape of a medal, usually worn around the neck as an ornament. Medallion. A piece of jewelry in the shape of a medal, usually worn around the neck as an ornament.
MEDALIAN.
No, go again.
MEDALIAN.
No. MEDALLION. Okay? All right, we go now to number 2 from St. Albans Primary.
Number 18.
Number 18, your word is etiquette. The rules of correct behavior. Etiquette. The rules of correct behavior.
ETIQUETTE.
That's correct. Number 2 from the Rock Christian.
Number 19.
Number 19, your word is catastrophe. Great and sudden disaster. Catastrophe. Great and sudden disaster.
Catastrophe. CATASTROPHE.
That's correct. Number 3 from Workman's Primary.
17.
17, your word is boulevard. A broad road. Boulevard. A broad road.
BULIVOID.
No, go again. BOULEVARD. Okay? Number 3 from St. Albans Primary.
Number 18.
Number 18 is gone. We have 14 and 20, and then the others after that.
14.
Number 14, your word is phenomenal. Very remarkable or amazing. Phenomenal. Very remarkable or amazing.
PHENOMENAL.
That's correct. Number 3 from the Rock Christian.
Number 20. Number 20.
Number 20, your word is sergeant. A police officer ranking below an inspector. Sergeant, a police officer ranking below an inspector.
SARGENT.
No, go again.
SARGANT.
No, go again.
SERGANT.
No, go again.
SARJENT.
No, keep going. I really commend you, though. You kept going, and that was good. It's SERGEANT. All right? Now to number 4 from Workman's Primary.
21.
Number 21. Your word is treachery. Betrayal of trust. Treachery. Betrayal of trust.
TRETURY.
No, go again.
TRETUREY.
No, go again. TREACHERY. Okay? And number 4 from St. Albans Primary. I'm not hearing you, Kenya.
Number 22.
Number 22. Ambassador. A representative or promoter of a specified activity. Ambassador, a representative or promoter of a specified activity.
AMBASSADOR.
That's correct. And now to number 4 from the Rock Christian.
Number 21.
Number 21 is gone. We have 21, 22, and 28 gone. All others from 23 available.
Number 23.
23, your word is picturesque. Beautiful or striking to look at. Picturesque. Beautiful or striking to look at.
PICTURESQUE.
That's correct. And now we have 2 questions per team where you can confer. Now you need to decide who is going to answer. All right, so just let me know who's going to answer from the team. Okay, I have who's going to answer from St. Albans. Okay, and who's going to answer from the Rock Christian? All right, fine. So just choose a number. We have from 24 to 35 available with the exception of 28. And we are back at Workman's Primary. Number 28 is the only one that we don't have available. So 24 through to 35.
35.
35, your word is independence. free from outside control, not subject to another's authority. Independence, free from outside control, not subject to another's authority.
INDEPENDANCE.
No, go again.
INDEPENDENCE.
That's correct. Okay, so now we're going to St. Albans Primary. Choose a number.
24.
24. Your word is congeniality, friendliness. Congeniality, friendliness.
CONGENIALITY.
That's correct. The Rock Christian Primary.
Number 27.
Number 27. Your word is irreconcilable, not being able to settle. Irreconcilable, not being able to settle.
IRRECONCILABLE.
That's correct. And we do that all over again. So back to Workman's Primary. Choose a number.
Number 29.
Number 29. Your word is boisterous, loud or noisy. Boisterous, loud or noisy. No, anybody could have tried. All right, so for the rest of the quiz, just try and keep trying, okay? So the word is boisterous, and it's BOISTEROUS, okay? She had it there, right? I can see your friend is not happy. All right, so next time, okay? And we go to St. Albans Primary.
25.
25, Lieutenant.
LIEUTENANT.
That's correct. The Rock Christian.
Number 31.
Number 31. Your word is ameliorate, make or become better. Ameliorate, make or become better.
AMELIORATE.
That's correct. That's a good example of teamwork there. So we've come to the end of round 1. So we have the scores, and Workman's Primary on 20 points, the Rock Christian on 80 points, St. Albans on 90 points. Welcome to the second half of the Royal Barbados Police Force Community Officers Independence Quiz Finals. And I know this is the section that our young people look forward to. So at this time, we have sections, general knowledge, history, religious knowledge, sports, and Bajan sayings and proverbs. And remember, students, that each team will only get 2 questions from each section individually, okay? So each section will carry questions from 1 to 8. Only from 1 to 8, and you choose a number. Let's start with the Rock Christian Primary School, and we go in the reverse order. Rock Christian.
General knowledge, number 1.
General knowledge, number 1. Who is the Minister of Transport, Works, and Maintenance in Barbados? Who is the Minister of Transport, Works, and Maintenance in Barbados?
Honorable Dr. William Duguid.
That's correct. And we go next to St. Albans Primary.
Sports number 1.
Sports number 1. In which sport does Barbadian Brian Talma compete? In which sport does Barbadian Brian Talma compete?
Surfing.
Surfing is correct. And we go now to Workman's Primary.
Bajan sayings, number 1.
Bajan Saints number 1. High Wind Nowhere. High Wind Nowhere. High Wind Nowhere, Old House Live. All right? Don't worry. Practice them over the Independence holidays coming up. High Wind Nowhere, Old House Live. And we go to number 2 from the Rock Christian.
Bajan Saints number 3.
Bajan Saints number 3. What Sweet and Goat Mouth does?
Bun detail.
Wow, I didn't even get a chance to repeat it. So what Sweet and Goat Mouth does bunny tail? That's correct. And we go to number 2 from Workman's Primary.
Bajan Saints number 3.
Now, Bajan Saints number
3.
3 is gone. We have 2, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
4.
Number 4. But I need to caution you that this is the second in this category. So after this, no more from Bajan Saints, okay? All right. Don't wait till the horse get out the stable.
To shut the door.
To shut the door. That's correct. And we go now to number 3 from the Rock Christian.
General knowledge number 2.
General knowledge number 2, and this brings to an end your general knowledge questions as well, okay? Who designed the coat of arms of Barbados? Who designed the coat of arms of Barbados?
Sir Neville C. Connell.
That's correct. And we go to number 3 from St. Albans Primary.
Religious knowledge number 5.
Religious knowledge number 5. Now this is a true or false question, and therefore you only have one chance to answer, okay? Jesus was born in Nazareth. Jesus was born in Nazareth. True or false?
False.
False is correct. And number 3 from Workman's Primary.
Religious knowledge number 2.
Religious knowledge number 2. This is also a true or false question, so you only have one chance, okay? True or false? Jesus was in the wilderness for 30 days and 30 nights. True or false? Jesus was in the wilderness for 30 days and 30 nights.
False.
False is correct. Number 4 from the Rock Christian.
Sports 3.
Sports number 3. In which sport would I find a setter? In which sport would I find a setter?
Volleyball.
That's correct. Number 4 from St. Albans Primary.
History number 1.
History number 1. Who was the first Anglican bishop of Barbados? Who was the first Anglican bishop of Barbados?
William Hart Coleridge.
That's correct. And number 4 from Workman's Primary.
Sports number 7.
Sports number 7. What does the acronym NAPSAC represent? NAPSAC. What does the acronym NAPSAC represent? NAPSAC.
National Primary Schools Athletic Championships.
That's correct. And we go from the beginning again. So, back to the Rock Christian Primary number 1.
Sport number 2.
In which sport would I find a wicket keeper? In which sport would I find a wicket keeper?
Cricket.
Cricket is correct. Now, so that was number 1. So number 1 for St. Albans.
Sports number 5.
Sports number 5, and this is the last question in this section for your school, okay? What is the name given to Barbados' most prestigious horse racing event? What is the name given to Barbados' most prestigious horse race event?
Cup.
The Gold Cup is correct. Number 1 from Workman's Primary.
Religious knowledge number 4.
Religious knowledge number 4, and this is the last in religious knowledge for your school, okay? Now this one has multiple choice, but you're also only given one opportunity to answer. Are we clear?
Yes.
Yes? On Palm Sunday, which town did Jesus ride into on a donkey? Was it A, Bethlehem, B, Jerusalem, or C, Egypt? On Palm Sunday, pardon?
Jerusalem.
That's correct. He knows his Bible. All right, so number 2 from the Rock Christian Primary.
Beijing Saints number 4.
Number 4 is gone.
Okay.
We have 2, 5, 6, and 7 left.
Beijing Saints number 2.
And this is the last from your school, okay? Beijing Saints number 2. Hard ears you won't hear, own way.
You're gonna feel.
Okay. Very good, that's correct. I see your parents are ensuring that you keep the Beijing Saints alive. St. Albans Primary, number 2.
Beijing Saints number 7.
And this is your last question as well from this category. The more you peep,
The less you see.
that's correct. So Beijing Saints has ended for everybody. All right? Good. So let's go now to number 2 from Workman's Primary.
History number 2.
History number 2. What is the name of the musical beat which was created by the late Barbadian Jackie Opel? What is the name of the musical beat which was created by the late Barbadian Jackie Opel? The answer is spooge. The spooge beat. Go home and ask mommy and daddy, all right? And let them let you hear a little bit of spooge, okay? So we go now to number 3 from the Rock Christian Primary.
Religious knowledge number 5.
Religious knowledge number 5. That's the one that's gone. So we have, in religious knowledge, we have 1, 3, and 6 to 8.
Religious knowledge number 1.
Religious knowledge number 1 is a true or false question, so 1 chance. According to the Bible, the Last Supper was held on Palm Sunday. According to the Bible, the Last Supper was held on Palm Sunday.
False.
False is correct. And that reaction was priceless. All right, we go on to number 3 from St. Albans Primary.
Religious knowledge number 8.
Religious knowledge number 8, and that's your last question in this section. This one is a multiple choice, so again, you only have 1 chance, okay? Suffer the little children to come unto me. Who said these words? Is it A, God, B, Jesus, C, the Apostle Paul? Suffer the little children to come unto me. Who said these words? Is it A, God, B, Jesus, or C, the Apostle Paul?
B, Jesus.
B, Jesus is correct. And number 3 from Workman's Primary.
History number 8.
History number 8. And this is the last question from history for your school, okay? Who said these famous words? We will be friends of all, satellites of none. Who said these famous words? We will be friends of all, satellites of none.
The Honorable Sir Walton Barrow.
Did y'all hear? Speak a little louder. No, but I told her to speak, so let her speak again. Speak a little louder.
The Honorable Sir Walton Barrow.
She said the Honorable Sir Walton Barrow. And she said the same thing twice. Not hearing, judges? Yes, it will be awarded. But remember, his first name was Errol. So it's the Honorable Sir Errol Walton Barrow. But they've agreed, the judges have agreed to give it to you. So let's applaud the Workman's Primary. All right, and now we go to number 4 from the Rock Christian. One of our primary schools was built to house pupils from the Erdiston and Carrington primary schools. The school was renamed after Barbados's most celebrated novelist and poet. What is his name? One of our primary schools was built to house pupils from the Erdiston and Carrington's primary schools. This school was named after Barbados's most celebrated novelist and poet. What is his name?
Dr. George Lamming.
Dr. George Lamming is correct. Number 4 from St. Albans Primary.
History number 3.
And this is your last from this section, okay? In what year did Barbados celebrate its 350th anniversary of Parliament? In what year did Barbados celebrate its 350th anniversary of Parliament?
1989.
1989 is correct. Number 4 from Workman's Primary.
Sports number 8.
Sports number 8. And this brings this section to an end for you as well. All right, sports. I won a bronze medal at the 2000 Sydney Olympics in the 100 meters. Who am I? I won a bronze medal at the 2000 Sydney Olympics in the 100 meters. Who am I?
Belly Thompson.
Go again.
Belly Thompson.
No, try again. Okay. Now, I must admit that things like this hurt my heart. So you didn't pronounce the name correctly. You were missing a part of it. And the answer is Obadeli Thompson, but the judge's decision is final. Okay? So we're now at the group stage where you get to confer. We have 2 questions per group, but they may still only be taken from the rounds that you have questions left. Is everybody clear? Yes? Okay, so we go the Rock Christian, choose a category and a number.
Religious knowledge number 6.
Religious number 6, and this brings this section to an end for your school. It's a true or false question, so you only get 1 chance, okay? True or false? John the Baptist said to Jesus, I am the truth, the light, and the way. No one comes to the Father except through me. John the Baptist said to Jesus, I am the truth, the light, and the way. No one comes to the Father except through me.
False.
That's correct. Okay, so that was the first one for the Rock Christian. Let's go to St. Albans Primary. General knowledge number, I didn't hear your number?
2.
Numbers 1 and 2 are gone, so we have from 3 to 8.
3.
Number 3. Who is the Ombudsman of Barbados? Who is the Ombudsman of Barbados?
Valton Ben.
Valton Ben is correct. And we have the group question for Workman's Primary.
History number 8.
You only have general knowledge left.
General knowledge number 8.
Number 8. Repeat the first line of the chorus of the national anthem of Barbados. Repeat the first line of the chorus of the national anthem of Barbados.
We loyal sons and daughters all.
That's correct. Okay, we go now to the Rock Christian.
History number 6.
Number 6. In what year was the deep water harbor in Barbados opened? In what year was the deep water harbor in Barbados opened?
1951.
1951. That's correct. And you've now completed all of the other rounds, so the next 2 questions must come from general knowledge for both teams, okay? So we have 4, 5, 6, and 7 left in general knowledge, and the question goes to St. Albans Primary.
General knowledge number 4.
Number 4. Where in Barbados would I find George Washington House? Where in Barbados would I find George Washington House?
Garrison St. Michael.
The Garrison St. Michael is correct. And our last question of the 2018 staging of the Royal Barbados Police Force Community Officers Independence Quiz 2018 now goes to Workman's Primary School. 5, 6, or 7?
Number 5.
Number 5. The Barbados Parliament is divided into 2 sections. Name these 2 sections. The Barbados Parliament is divided into 2 sections. Name these 2 sections.
The House of Assembly and the Senate.
That's correct. Ladies and gentlemen, I am sure that even the adults in here did not know all of the answers to those questions. So I want you to give a round of applause to all 3 teams. And now to the final results. Constable Powell was on point. So we have in 3rd position, Workman's Primary with a total of 90 points. Let's applaud them. In 2nd position, on a total of 180 points, we have the Rock Christian Primary School. And winning this year, I think for the first time in a long time, I do not remember a quiz that had St. Albans Primary going to the finals in the last at least 7 or 8 years. So we want to commend the St. Albans Primary School for a total of 190 points. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have just witnessed the end of the Royal Barbados Police Force Community of Officers Independence Quiz 2018. I take this opportunity to wish all of you a happy independence and a healthy and prosperous Christmas. God's blessings on all of you.
I now invite Miss Bonwin Medford, along with her team, from the St. Albans Primary to collect their trophy.